Please welcome the Huntley Brooks Singers, performing a Native American ceremonial percussion for us to begin our ceremony today.
Well, hello! Tyler Sabatis here, Matthew Cummins. We've been asked to sing a few songs for graduation, and here we go. Here you go, guys. Congratulations.
Please stand and remove your hats for the playing of the American National Anthem. Please stand and remove your hats for the playing of the Canadian National Anthem. Distinguished guests, students, faculty, family members, and most importantly, graduates, welcome to Washington County Community College's 2020 Virtual Commencement Ceremony. We pride ourselves in repeatedly being recognized as one of the best community colleges nationwide. Again this year, we were named by the Aspen Institute in the top 10% of community colleges nationally. Please join me in thanking Ernie Smith for accompanying the processional with his bagpipe, and the Passamaquoddy drummers, the Huntley Brooks singers, for honoring us by opening our ceremony today. My name is Susan Mingo, and I am the president of Washington County Community College. It is with immense pride and pleasure that I welcome you to this year's commencement ceremony. Albeit an unconventional ceremony this year, the importance is no less significant. In fact, I would argue it is even more monumental given the circumstances overcome by our graduates to get to this celebratory day. Please allow me to introduce to you our honored guests today. Ms. Jean Ginn Marvin, Chair of the Maine Community College System Board of Trustees. Mr. David Dagler, President of the Maine Community College System. Ms. Elizabeth Hastings Renner, President of WCCC Student Senate. Mr. Clinton Dakin, WCCC Student of the Year. Mr. Brian Holbrook, WCCC Engine Specialist Instructor and today's distinguished faculty speaker. Mr. Ricky Craven, our keynote speaker today. Dr. Melvin Adams, WCCC Dean of Enrollment Management and Student Services. And Mr. Darren McGaugh, WCCC Dean of Academic Affairs. Please join me in extending a special thank you to all the employees who worked diligently in making today's ceremony possible. Their extra efforts this year during unprecedented times to make today a special celebration of our graduates' many accomplishments has taken a significant amount of extra coordination and planning. I want to extend my sincere appreciation for your hard work and commitment to our first ever graduating class at Washington County Community College in a virtual environment. As always, you have done an outstanding job. Graduates, as evidenced by the sentiment behind ensuring that today is special, this virtual commencement speaks to the many people at WCCC who value you and the contributions you've made to our community, which have been immense. We could not let today pass without providing you with an alternative celebration, which you are so deserving of, and more. I am both honored and privileged to address the graduating class of 2020. Today is an important day in your life, one that nobody had envisioned would be disrupted by a global pandemic. Across our nation, colleges have responded with decisiveness, speed, creativity, and compassion to the challenges faced from the coronavirus, and WCCC has been no exception. I have been inspired by our faculty and staff's commitment to protect our students, one another, and our community. Their flexibility, creativity, innovation, and the speed at which we were able to respond is a testament to their dedication to serving our students in the best possible manner with the least disruption possible. What was accomplished in a short time frame has been nothing short of miraculous. Together, we've taken bold and innovative steps in moving your education into a remote learning environment to provide an opportunity to continue your quest for your degree. Graduates, you have embraced those challenges like true champions, overcoming significant obstacles to remain in college and engage in your coursework. Today is your special moment, one that symbolizes your perseverance and commitment to academic excellence through the most challenging of circumstances. You've demonstrated extreme resiliency and determination as you've moved into a new instructional environment. No doubt this shift has caused you anxiety and uncertainty at times, as it has for many. However, you did not let this interrupt your goals. You remained resolute in your commitment to higher education, which has brought you to this finish line. On this day of celebration, I offer my congratulations and ask that you take a moment to reflect upon your journey, as it will provide you with many life lessons to build upon moving forward. As you reflect upon what you've endured and accomplished, I hope it brings you many moments of appreciation for all the individuals who've supported you along the way. Graduates, it is important to recognize that while this day is about you and your accomplishments, for many, it would not be possible without the support of some extremely important individuals along the way. Please take the time to thank those special people in your life that contributed to your successes by showing them your gratitude and appreciation. To our graduates' families, friends, faculty members, staff members, and supporters watching today, and to all those who supported our graduates, no matter how inconsequential you may feel your contribution was, I personally thank you. Their journey to obtaining a college credential is a milestone worthy of celebration, and without your support along the voyage, for many, this day might not have been possible. Graduates, today is a day to find a way to celebrate, a day to think about what the future holds, a day to recognize the knowledge you've obtained during your time at WCCC. Commencement is inevitably a special day on any college campus, and for many of us, it is our favorite day of the academic year. I know it is for me. I share in your disappointment that we were unable to be together today to celebrate with you. My hope is that in the very near future, we will be able to come together again in celebration. Until that time comes, I hope you cherish the moments spent in isolation with your loved ones, and that it provides you with some solace to know that WCCC misses you. We honor you, we are proud of you and what you've overcome. And we look forward to seeing what the future has in store for you. With a college degree, you are now equipped to respond to the challenges you will encounter throughout a lifetime, and there will be many, as you are well aware. With your college degree, you have the tools to make a profound impact on your family, friends, and community. Education holds the promise to open up greater opportunities in your life. Today marks the culmination of your hard work and your successes within your chosen areas of study. However, I encourage you to never stop learning. Remember, you can always improve, even upon perfection, if you choose to engage in the process of doing so. Today signifies the promise of your successes to come. If you apply the same tenacity and determination you have shown to get to this point, undoubtedly, you will have great future successes. Graduates, you are an impressive group of individuals who've taken on additional responsibilities to give back during your time at WCCC. If you would indulge me for a moment, I would like to provide you with some of the insight into who our graduates are as individuals and the fine example they set for others. Students from this class planned and participated in the 20th Annual Polar Bear Dip, which raised more than $17,000 this year for the Ronald McDonald House and Sarah's House to assist with housing for individuals undergoing cancer treatments in the Bangor area. Phi Theta Kappa students raised $1,000 to assist organizations with fulfilling their goal of distributing warm clothing and holiday joy to disadvantaged children and families in Washington County. Phi Theta Kappa and medical assisting students spent several hours organizing a comprehensive educational health clinic for the community, which included responsible preventative care, blood pressure and cholesterol screenings, among other things. Unfortunately, that had to be canceled, but the planning work and intent are still noteworthy. WCCC students have overcome several obstacles, including working full-time while going to college, taking care of ill family members, overcoming medical diagnoses and treatments themselves, experiencing extraordinary circumstances including lack of heat in the winter months, loss of homes to fires, food insecurity, lack of reliable transportation, and unfortunately much more. Our class of 2020 includes individuals who have served our country and sacrificed much for their fellow classmates. Students graduating today that have made life-changing mistakes that derailed their plans and disrupted their education for years. Returning to experience great successes and graduating today after first beginning their education over 12 years ago. As if that were not enough, I want to recognize that amongst you are individuals who found themselves in a situation where they were unemployed due to a company closing or reducing their workforce due to the impacts from this virus. Parents who have had to become teachers for their children at home. Students who've become the primary caregiver to a loved one who's become sick, and yet you still continue your education. Your grit and determination is our inspiration to continue the work we are blessed to do. You should take great pride in the extraordinary group of individuals you are, and please know we couldn't be prouder. Graduates, you should hold your heads high in recognition of all that you have withstood. You have shaped our faculty and staff in ways you may never know. You've helped us to become better educators, advisors, and student advocates. We appreciate the good work you've done at WCCC to help us to become a better place to live, learn, and work. You have faced each and every challenge presented with determination, composure, and grace. I trust your time at WC has taught you to refuse to be discouraged, and that you will never let failure become an option. Remember, with every difficult time comes great opportunity if you approach the situation with an open mind and a determined heart. On behalf of the faculty and staff at WCCC, I thank you for enriching our lives. Soon, you will become college graduates and a member of the esteemed WCCC alumni. Each of you has great promise. After today, you will forever be a member of the WCCC family. Remember, the future will shift and change with time, but one thing will remain constant. WCCC will always be here as your #1 supporter. Thank you all for blessing us with the opportunity to get to know you. I would like to introduce to you Mr. David Degler, President of the Maine Community College System. Dave Degler was named President of the Maine Community College System in January of 2019. He previously served as the Chief Financial Officer for 16 years and as Vice President from 2015 to 19. President Degler has nearly 20 years of service across the Maine Community College System and a total of more than 35 years of experience in financial management, operations, and administration. As Vice President, Degler oversaw fiscal management of a $170 million MCCS budget and system-wide operations. Although this is impressive, perhaps most importantly, he advocated for and supported program-specific innovations designed to transform academic programming to be more effective, accessible, and efficient in serving more Maine people. In 2018, he also served as interim president of the Foundations for Maine's Community Colleges. President Degler cares deeply about our students and employees and is a strong advocate for educational enhancements that improve the community college system. He graduated from John Carroll University and holds a Master of Science in Finance from Boston College. He and his wife, Karen, live in Portland and have 2 grown children. Please welcome President David Degler.
To the graduates of Washington County Community College, I would like to be among the first to salute you. I am David Degler, President of the Maine Community College System, and I bring my deep and heartfelt congratulations from those of us throughout the entire system for all you have done and all you have accomplished to reach this momentous occasion. Like you, I wish we were here in person, but I am glad we have found a way to celebrate this occasion. Now forgive me for 1 minute, but I want to turn my attention to the faculty, staff, family members, and honored guests that are here with you. To the faculty, you have taught, encouraged, and supported this awesome class of graduates. You always have, but this year you rose to a larger challenge, unprecedented in every way. And you didn't blink. You came through, and without your commitment, this celebration may not have been possible. To the staff, your roles have been equally important. You supported these students. You made sure our technology systems were up to the task. You made sure our buildings were safe and available to those who needed them. You made sure the students got additional financial resources when they needed extra help. And you made sure the work of the college continued. Thank you. To the family members and honored guests, you supported these students. You helped them in immeasurable ways. You calmed their fears and you lifted their spirits. To all, I extend my heartfelt thanks, or more appropriately, my awe appreciation, for I am truly in awe of the effort you have committed and deeply appreciative of all you have done. Now, to the class of 2020. Congratulations. You studied hard. You've overcome immense challenges, and you are participating in this unique and special celebration because you persisted, you persevered, and you have overcome. You've learned technical skills. You've learned to analyze. You've learned to think deeply about a problem. You've learned to work collaboratively in a team, although more recently at an appropriate distance. And you've learned to shape your thoughts and analysis so it can be effectively communicated. You've also learned the important power of persistence. You came to this college with fears. You encountered challenges no one could be prepared for. And as you leave this celebration, you know that if you add heart and soul to the knowledge you have gained, there is nothing that can stop you. I offer this evidence to support my theory. Coronavirus has brought the entire world to its knees, but it did not keep you from this virtual stage. You deserve to be proud of your accomplishment. Share your challenges and your conquests with everyone you meet, and then encourage them to follow your lead. Maine will be better off if you do. Today is a day of celebration. Celebrate responsibly, but please do celebrate. Before I leave, I have one more thought to share with you. Commencement is a beginning, not an end. The world of work is changing, and it is now more likely to change faster than ever. Return here, learn more. As you begin your journey into the world of work, consider this college your lifelong partner. If you do, you will become more than you are today. You'll become more than you ever dreamed you could be. Thank you, and again, congratulations.
Please welcome Academic Dean Mr. Darren McGaugh, who will introduce our next speaker.
I welcome family, friends, and of course our graduates to the first ever electronic graduation of Washington County Community College. In our 50 years of operation, we're definitely breaking new ground today with this graduation ceremony. I miss seeing you all on campus right now, and I hope you are safe, healthy, and enjoying this much-deserved day. It's my great honor to introduce the Maine Community College System Board of Trustee member speaking to you today. Jean Ginn Marvin was born in Portland, Maine, and graduated from Cape Elizabeth High School. Jean has degrees from Interlochen Arts Academy, the Maxwell School at Syracuse University, and a master's in public policy from the Muskie School at the University of Maine. She's also a graduate of the Community Leadership Institute and the Institute for Civic Policy. A former town council member in Cape Elizabeth, as well as a former state representative to the Maine legislature. Jean, along with her husband of 38 years, Bob, are the proud parents of 3 children and grandparents of 3 grandchildren. When not attending children's sporting events, Jean enjoys skiing, traveling, walking, and reading. She has completed 11 triathlons and plays the euphonium in the Casco Bay Concert Band. Jean is the current chair of the Maine Community College System Board and has a wealth of experience and vision to share, as she's also chaired 8 other state and regional boards, commissions, and associations. Currently employed as the innkeeper at the Nonantum Resort in Kennebunkport, Jean has worked there 21 years. In 2011, Jean was named the Maine Innkeeper of the Year. Nonantum Resort has been named one of the best places to work in Maine for the past 5 years running. We in the Maine Community College System are very fortunate to have leaders like Jean to guide us through the new era of excellence in education. Ladies and gentlemen, it's my pleasure to introduce the chair of the Maine Community College System Board of Trustees, Jean Ginn Marvin.
On behalf of my colleagues on the Maine Community College System Board of Trustees, it is my pleasure to be here today to extend congratulations to the graduating class of 2020. Commencements are a day of celebration. It is an opportunity for all of us here today to share with you and your families an accomplishment that is of great significance. An accomplishment that reaffirms the belief that Maine people are willing to work hard to achieve their dreams. Forever, you will be known as the class that graduated the year of the pandemic. You were forced to endure challenges that no other class in the history of the Maine Community College System has come up against. You showed us all that grit and determination allow people to do the impossible and that everything is figure-outable. The degree or certificate you will receive today is a symbol of your success, and your accomplishments are a testimony not only to your desire and intelligence, but also the skills and support of the faculty and staff of this fine college. We all take great pride in knowing that we were able to contribute in some small way to your success. Again, on behalf of the trustees, I wish each of you the very best in your future.
I now invite WCCC Student President, Ms. Elizabeth Renner, to the podium to introduce today's distinguished faculty speaker. Elizabeth has a certificate in phlebotomy and is majoring in medical office technology and medical assisting. Her goal is to become a midwife. She is a member of Phi Theta Kappa, president of Student Senate, and engaged in Washington County community as a member of a local school board. Elizabeth works on campus as a trio tutor, where she has helped several medical assisting students, providing extensive hours of tutoring during her time at the college. In addition, she helped the Phi Theta Kappa annual auction raise more than $900 to buy warm clothing and toys for children in Washington County. Please welcome Elizabeth Renner.
Brian is currently the WCCC Engine Specialist Instructor. He is a native of Washington County, and he holds an Associate of Science degree in Mechanical Maintenance from Thomas Edison College. He is a military veteran of 27 years, retiring as a lieutenant in the United States Coast Guard in 2014. His past positions in mechanical-related fields brought him to WCCC as an instructor. His experience is in marine maintenance, aviation maintenance, school system facilities, and transportation director, high school industrial arts teacher, and automotive and small engine mechanic. He holds a state of Maine vehicle inspection license, FAA airframe, and power plant license, and is a graduate of the Coast Guard Officer Candidate School.
Hello, Washington County Community College 2020 graduates. I am honored to be a distinguished faculty speaker for this year's graduation ceremony. I am so excited for your futures. For those who don't know me, I am Brian Holbrook. This was my first year teaching the Engine Specialist program here at the school. Sadly, I'm not a graduate of Washington County Community, but can relate to many of the students here. I graduated from high school and didn't enjoy sitting in a classroom, but I enjoyed vocational classes. I have always enjoyed working with my hands and seeing how things work. I am envious of the current instructors and people that I meet that graduated from this school. I am amazed at the number of teachers that have graduated from WCCC who chose to return as instructors. Some of you graduating today may be back to teach what you have learned in your field someday. I have encouraged a few of my students this year to do this by planting that seed. I hope that when I retire, one of you will take my place. Although I took a different path that has led me to this school, I have loved my first year at Washington County. I am a native of Washington County, and to be able to give back to this community is very fulfilling. My path took lots of turns. I joined the Coast Guard to learn a trade and be able to provide for myself. I grew up in my father's and grandfather's garages and saw the struggles that they went through. They both were very supportive of my decision to join a service. I was taught to follow rules, pay attention to details, and understand what hard work can accomplish. As an enlisted member of the Coast Guard, I learned a trade that brought me a lot of happiness and fulfillment. I later went on to become an officer, and this job taught me to be organized and how to lead others. My many moves within the Coast Guard taught me a lot, but one of the things that I sought out at each of the places I lived was baseball. I found I enjoyed coaching baseball, so I used coaching principles in life to motivate others. Most baseball players like to play where they are comfortable, and it was my job to get them to step outside their comfort zones and try new things that make them better and a more well-rounded baseball player. I have also used that same approach with people that worked for me in the Coast Guard, and now I use that same approach with students. I try to never get upset when something gets broken or causes setbacks, because that is how we learn. Nothing makes you remember things better than a mistake or a busted knuckle. Mistakes are an opportunity to learn something new. Never look at a mistake as something bad. Turn that mistake into an opportunity. If you have been in my shop, you know that we always have music playing. Time goes by quick when you are listening to good music. We have discussions about what is good and what is bad music regularly. A few songs that come to mind that have pretty good meaning are great examples to follow. I'm not going to sing because nobody wants to hear me sing. The first song is Tim McGraw's Humble and Kind. These are the two things that will help you to go far in life. Never think you're better than someone else or that someone else is better than you. We all choose paths. Be good at what you do, but not brag about how good you are. Show people. Actions will always speak louder than words. The second song is Daryl Worley's Do Something Good Today. Every day you should enter with a goal of doing something good. Look for opportunities to better yourselves, help a friend, make the crazy world we live in a better place. Always offer assistance because there will be a time when you need that favor returned. I can't say enough how amazed I am by this small school in Washington County. The people here are helpful and talented at what they do. The students I worked with have been the best part of my year. I have enjoyed the time I have spent with them. I want them to always remember I am a phone call away. Go out and change the world, but remember to always be humble and kind in your endeavors. I congratulate class of 2020 and hope that all your dreams come true and you go out and change the world and embrace your trade. Thank you.
Vian, being selected by the student body as the distinguished faculty speaker in your first instructional year at the college speaks volumes. In the short time I've had the privilege of knowing you, you've been an individual of exemplary character. You exhibit a passion towards ensuring the success of your students. Thank you for your contributions to the college and your words of wisdom to our graduates. I am pleased to introduce WCCC's 2020 Student of the Year, Mr. Clinton Dakin. Clinton is currently enrolled in the Engine Specialist program. In addition, he has obtained his Power Sports Small Engine Technician Certificate, Heavy Equipment Maintenance Certificate, and an associate degree in mechanical technology. Clinton is consistently on the President's and Dean's list. He is a 2-time Skills USA National Silver Medalist and State Gold Medalist. He works on campus as a resident assistant, where he enjoys mentoring his peers. He is a member of Phi Theta Kappa Honor Society, volunteers at Student Senate events and various other campus activities, and is a tutor on campus specializing in the mechanical trade programs. Clinton plans to rejoin WCCC next year to obtain his certificate in welding technology. Upon his graduation in May of 2020, Clinton plans to work in heavy equipment garage that supports his local community. Based on his exhibited behaviors at WCCC, I am confident he will be an active member of his community and prove to be an asset to his employer with his exemplary work ethic. Please welcome Mr. Clinton Dakin, WCCC's Student of the Year.
Good morning. I'd like to start by saying congratulations to each and every one of you for your greatest accomplishments this year, despite great hurdles. As most of you know, I've been here quite a while and seen quite a lot, and I have to tell you, this year's been a doozy. But enough about the rough times. Let's look at the positive. I guess I'll have to start by telling you how I ended up here at WCCC. It was the spring of 2017 when I was applying to colleges, and WCCC was the only place that had my program of study in all of New England. Power Sports Small Engine is what brought me to WCCC, and I was hooked ever since. I've decided to stay for an additional 3 years now for both heavy equipment classes and soon welding. Throughout my years at WCCC, I have contributed to multiple programs of study, both in my field and outside, in an effort to help my fellow students. I have helped both within my programs and outside. I've helped everything from my instructors to track down specialized tools and equipment, as well as bringing some in, as well as just helping my students in class when they struggle. Since my second year here at WCCC, I have been a tutor for my fellow students, specializing in the mechanical trades, such as heavy equipment maintenance and operation, automotive, and power sports small engine. In addition to that, I have worked as a residence assistant helping students navigate both campus and academic life. I've also been there when they've just had a rough day and needed somebody to talk to. I understand that some days a fellow student needs someone to talk to, because you never know what's happened in their life. I can definitely understand the need to have an ear that will listen and a person who cares about others. During my first year here at WCCC, over Christmas break, my house burned down and was pretty much a total loss. It was late Christmas Day while my family and I were out plowing snow. The microwave shorted out, and the rest is history. But what I learned on that day, and my message of inspiration to everybody here and anyone in a bad spot, is that when life's got you down and beaten you to the floor and left you with nothing, not even a home to go back to, is you have to get back up, you have to dust yourself off and keep going. It might not seem like it, but it will get easier. And if someone is there to offer you a helping hand, don't be afraid to take it. I cannot describe how much gratitude I feel towards the staff, students, and community at WCCC and the remarkable education that I have received right here in our own state of Maine. Thank you and congratulations, everybody.
I am very pleased to introduce today's keynote speaker, Mr. Ricky Craven. Craven is a native of the state of Maine. He currently resides in North Carolina, but still maintains deep roots to the state and often spends time at beautiful Moosehead Lake in northern Maine, where he owns property. He is the 1995 NASCAR Cup Rookie of the Year, winner in each of NASCAR's top 3 divisions. He is one of 5 from New England to win at NASCAR's highest level. Craven is the winner of the closest finish in history of the sport, and he is the only driver from the state of Maine to win at motorsport's highest level. After his racing career, Craven has worked for ESPN Sports and currently works for Fox as an analyst. I'm excited to have Ricky Craven join us for our virtual commencement ceremony today. As we celebrate our institution's 50th anniversary this year, it is important to note that we began our journey with one of our founding programs being automotive technology, which is still going strong today. It is only fitting that we have a guest speaker who embodies our institution's heritage and someone who has reached the pinnacle of success within the industry on a national level, especially a native from Maine. Please welcome Mr. Ricky Craven, joining us today from his home in North Carolina.
Hello, my name is Ricky Craven. I'm a native of Maine, and I'm honored to be joining you today for the 2020 Washington County Community College Commencement. Susan Mingo, thank you for reaching out to me a few weeks ago. I've been very excited about this opportunity ever since you presented it. What I'm going to share with you today is nothing new. I'm going to give you, in much way, the same story or the same message I've given to each of my 3 children over and over and over. It is, to some degree, a playbook of my life. It's not a schematic. It's not a blueprint for success, prosperity, or happiness. But I do think it will do this. I think it could inspire you. I have been inspired by many people in my life. And the power of inspiration is enormous. I am not going to attempt to motivate you. Perhaps that's today's first lesson. I can't motivate you. You must motivate yourself. But I hope to inspire you. And I hope something or some things that I say today stick with you in your journey forward. Let's get started. The first thing I share with you is perhaps the easiest thing, and that is be real. Be yourself. Do not attempt to be someone else or replicate someone else or mimic someone else or be what someone else thinks you should be. Be authentic. Be genuine. Be sincere. Understand what you represent, the things you're good at. Address the things that you're not so good at. Understand your core values, never forget them. They differentiate you. They make you special. They also make you attractive and investable. People of influence that could either hire you or invest in you or be a member of your team, they will be drawn to you because of your authenticity, because you're comfortable in your own skin. They'll have confidence in you because of that. I learned that at a very early age, and I needed the people around me to have confidence in me. I needed every team member to be the very best at what they did, because at 215 miles per hour, one lug nut left loose on one of the wheels could cause my race to be over. In a more dramatic way, it could cost me my life. I was always approachable. At times I was frank, to the point, but I like to think of myself as dependable because I was real. A quick example of that, just so maybe you can get a little more comfortable with me being just like you, another person, instead of the only human being to win at motorsport's highest level from the state of Maine. Yeah, people buy into that. And I appreciate that. I'm proud of my career. I'm proud of the last 15 years with ESPN and Fox. But, I'm really just another person. I like a cold Coca-Cola. I like Slim Jims. I like a cold beer in a frosty mug on the back porch with my buddies or my family. I like a glass of Malbec wine with my dinner. I live on a golf course here in North Carolina. I love the challenge of lowering my score, which doesn't happen very often. I love the camaraderie on the golf course and the beauty of the golf course. Otherwise, I despise the game. I think it's silly. You walk around hitting a little ball, try to get in a little hole, and when you succeed at that, you write down how many times it took and how many swings, and then you do it again. 18 times. But I do love being around people, and I do love being part of a team. I do not go to church. I'm not opposed to going to church. I'll go to church on occasion. But I do have faith. Early in my life, I read the words to this song, a couple of verses, and I'm not going to sing it to you today, but to give you a little more clarity of what I stand for and an example of me being real, I just disclosed that I don't need to go to church to believe in God. Having faith helped me in my career, believe me. The words of that song were, I don't believe that heaven waits for only those who congregate. I like to think of God as love. He's down below, he's up above. He's watching people everywhere. He knows who does or doesn't care. Stand up for something, otherwise you stand for nothing. I just gave you a glimpse into my world, what I stand for. Be real. Just be yourself. And then chart your course. To some degree, you've already done that, right? I mean, you established a high school education and then moved on to college. You've invested and you're rewarded for that today. I had a big advantage in that early in my life, I charted my course. My earliest memories, vivid memories, sitting in the grandstands at Speedway 95 in Bangor, Maine, watching my dad compete. I was 6 or 7 years old, and the sound of the engines, the roar of the engine, the smell of the fuel and the tires, the excitement of those drivers competing as fast as they could against one another. It was infectious. It dominated me then, it dominates me today, and I knew at an early age exactly what I wanted to be in life, a race car driver. As unrealistic as that seemed for a Maine boy by everyone else that I came in contact with, I never deviated from that, ever. And I set out and established a course of where I needed to be at 15. The day I first put on a helmet and made laps at Unity Raceway in Maine, where I needed to be 2 years from then, and what ultimately helped me become a NASCAR champion in 1991 in the NASCAR Busch Grand National Series. I understood where I needed to be 5, 10, 15 years out. If you don't know where you're going, then there's no chance that you'll ever get there. Charting your course will not tell you when to turn left or turn right. It's not going to tell you when to stop or proceed. But it's going to give you an avenue. It's going to give you encouragement. It's going to give you direction. It's going to help keep you on course toward your goals and your objectives. It worked for me. It'll work for you. You've already done it. Continue to do it. Know where you're going. And then, after you've charted your course, continue to invest in yourself. I've tried, as I made money, the first time I actually made money, I made, I think, $100,000 in 1991, and I've invested in several different things, but none of them rewarded me, and none of them gave me the return on investment the way investing in myself did. I've invested in myself from the beginning of my career, and it's paid the greatest dividends. I understood fairly well what I was good at, but it was more important for me to understand what I wasn't good at. It was critical that I understood why I won races, but even more critical when I lost races. I would study and auger into the details of why another driver was faster or more competitive or performed better than I did. And I invested the time and the money, the discipline and the determination to improve. And I did. I became a better driver every step of the way. I also discovered adversity, which leads me to the next point. I think it's number 4. Understand, acknowledge, and embrace resilience. You've already done that. You're getting a college diploma today. In the face of COVID-19, the obstruction of that, the adversity, of course, and how it's been so disruptive to all of us, and it's been very disruptive for you, but you succeeded in spite of that. I showed my greatest resilience in 1998, 99, and 2000. Because in 1997, while driving for Rick Hendrick and the Budweiser Chevrolet, teamed with Jeff Gordon, on the cusp of winning, on the cusp of reaching the crescendo of my career, early in 1997, ranked number 2 behind my teammate Jeff Gordon, who was ranked number 1. We move into Texas Motor Speedway for the next event. And in a practice session, I hit concrete at 200 miles per hour. I woke up in a helicopter being transported to Parkland Hospital in Dallas-Fort Worth. Upon arriving there, I went through trauma. I had blood coming from my ear. I had a broken scapula. I had such a severe concussion that I had lost my vision. But I signed my next of kin. It's the only time I've done that, and I hope to never do it again. It was, and it led to, the darkest days of my life. Certainly, professionally, and to some degree personally. It required for the next 3 years, a complete rehabilitation of my skills, or me physically and mentally. I had to show the resilience. I had to bounce back. I had to convince people I was worthy of the next opportunity. And for a long, long time, I didn't think that opportunity would exist, but I never gave up. In 2001, I was hired to drive the Tide car for Cal Wells. It was that opportunity I needed. It wasn't the New York Yankees or Red Sox that I was playing for, like 1997. I was perhaps playing for the Montreal Expos. And that's for the senior crowd out there, my age. The Expos have now become the Colorado Rockies. They've not won a World Series, but they could. They're worthy of that. And they've won their division. And I could win with that Tide car. And when I got that opportunity, because I showed the resilience, because I never gave up, because I bounced back, when I got that opportunity, I emptied the tank. And that's number 5. Empty the tank. When you get the opportunity, seize the moment. As the late Robin Williams said in Dead Poets Society, carpe diem. Seize the moment. And that's what I was prepared to do. That moment came in October of 2001 at Martinsville, Virginia, in the Old Dominion 500. We were very fast. We led the most laps in that race. But late in the race, Dale Jarrett, the driver in this picture over my right shoulder, adjust that a little for you. It's one of my favorite pictures. Dale Jarrett, a champion, pitted for 4 new tires. My team elected to pit for 2 new tires. I was at a disadvantage, but I can tell you in the closing laps of that race, the last 20 laps of that race were the greatest 20 laps I've ever driven in my life. I squeezed everything there was out of that race car. Everything. I competed on the edge of disaster lap after lap after lap without stepping over, without crossing the line. And I was rewarded with the victory that day in the Old Dominion 500. When I rolled underneath the checkered flag, time stood still. My life was complete. I joined the ranks of NASCAR Cup Series winners. And to some degree, my life professionally was complete. And even though that was so long ago, I can tell you that I still feel that way today. Empty the tank. You're going to get opportunities. You're going to prepare yourself for those opportunities. But when you get them, you need to capitalize on them. At some point in your life, you're going to think you've made it, or you're going to say, well, maybe I need to slow down or relax. And I applaud that. I retired at 40. I retired in large part from driving because I knew my skills were diminishing, and I had essentially set out all that I attempted to do. I spent a year with my children on Moosehead Lake. It was a fantastic summer. But upon returning to North Carolina, because the kids needed to prepare for school, I was essentially alone. I was making coffee every morning, reading the Wall Street Journal, or looking at the stock market on my computer. Within a few months, I was depressed. By the grace of God, I got a call from Jack Obringer at ESPN. He invited me to Connecticut, and I went after it the way I went after my driving career. I've been a NASCAR analyst with ESPN and Fox for 15 years, and it's been sensational. It's been outstanding, very rewarding. I announced a few weeks ago that I'm going to retire from television at the end of this year because it's the right time. Because I'm scared to death of not contributing. I'm scared to death of being in that situation I was in at the end of 2005, where I wasn't part of a team, or I wasn't contributing, I wasn't relevant. I've had a great 15 years, but I'm excited about the next chapter. And I can promise you this, the next chapter of my life, which begins in roughly 8 months, everything that I just shared with you will be applicable. And I'll go after it, and I'll never completely retire because of the things I've experienced, that I'm a much happier person when I'm engaged, when I'm part of a team, when I'm needed. And you're at that point now. You're about to enter the next chapter of your life. You're going to be great. Along the way, if you think of me at any time, think about being real. Think about continuing to chart your course. Always invest in yourself. When you get opportunities, empty the tank. You have to be resilient. There'll be adversity, setbacks, but you need to bounce back. Continue to go after it. And stay hungry. Always stay hungry. Congratulations on everything you've accomplished. And thank you very much for allowing me to be a part of your special day.
This year, we have 3 individuals retiring from WCCC, and I would like to take a moment of your time to recognize them. Bill Case has worked at the college for 36 years, beginning his career as a faculty member in our Business Studies department in August of 1984. Melvin Greenlaw has worked as a member of our custodial staff for 23 years, beginning at the college in September of 1997. And last but certainly not least, Tab Davis has worked as a member of our custodial staff for 20 years, beginning his career in May of 2000. On behalf of the faculty, staff, and students at Washington County Community College, I thank you all for your commitment to our institution and for sharing a large amount of your time and energy supporting our mission and the countless students you helped along the way. We will miss you, but we wish you much happiness and good health in the years to come. Now it is time to award the credentials. This is the moment you've all been waiting for. I would ask Deans McGaw and Adams to join me to present the diplomas.
As Academic Dean here at Washington County Community College, it is my great pleasure to witness the conferment of the credential that you have earned. I congratulate you all and praise you for your dedication and determination. As you earn your Associate in Arts, Associate in Science, or Associate in Applied Science degree, your diploma, or your certificate. I am very proud of you all.
Thank you, President Mingo. I am humbled and excited to read the names of each of our candidates at Washington County Community College. Candidates for the Associate in Applied Science, Adventure, Recreation, and Tourism. Kix K. Aldridge, Instructor's Choice Award. Katrina E. Butler. Kylie P. Klein, Outstanding Achievement Award. Gavin I. Warden, President's Award for Excellence. Candidates for the Associate in Applied Science, Business Management.
To the graduates of the Business Management program, this spring, your last semester on our campus is something that you and your families have been anticipating for a long time. The last few months have drastically changed how we could celebrate your accomplishments together. But please know that even though I cannot physically be here to celebrate with you, it does not lessen the pride that I have in your hard work and dedication. I want you to know that during your time at WCCC, you have taught me as well. You are a great example of perseverance through adversity and tremendous obstacles. When many would have given up, you pushed through, and look where you are today. You have made me proud. You have made WCCC proud. You have made your families proud. Now go out there with all the pride in yourselves that you can make a difference.
Tanis M. Hawkins, Instructor's Choice Award. Tamika L. Hood. Cynthia C. Massey, Outstanding Achievement Award. Rachel S. Putnam. Candidates for the Associate in Applied Science Career Studies. Nicholas S. Austin. Tony L. Curtis, Outstanding Achievement Award. Tracy L. O'Neill. Matthew R. Perkins. Shannon C. Rude, President's Award for Excellence. Mayaz E. Travis, President's Award for Excellence in Welding, Outstanding Achievement Award in Entrepreneurship, and Student of the Year nominee. Robert E. Wooster. Candidates for the Associate in Applied Science, Computer Technology. Tabitha J. Bennett, President's Award for Excellence. Lee A. Kane. Kenneth C. Fisher. Andrew W. Homestead. Matthew L. Malik, Outstanding Achievement Award, Student of the Year nominee. Travis J. McIvory, Instructor's Choice Award. Candidates for the Associate in Applied Science, Criminal Justice. Dylan J. Gidney. Candidates for the Associate in Applied Science, Early Childhood Education. Brooke E. Alley. Leah J. Bermudez Calder. Hope N. Carley. Cassidy R. Chambers. Megan M. Green, President's Award for Excellence. Tiara S. Knowles. Sarah E. Lehman, Outstanding Achievement Award, All Maine Academic Team. Amy R. Parker. Emily B. Williams, Instructor's Choice Award. Candidates for the Associate in Applied Science, Electromechanical Instrumentation Technology. Burdette O. Brown. Dan J. Francis. Jewel A. Hawkins, Trio Excellence Award. Candidate for the Associate in Applied Science, Healthcare Administration. Suzanne A. Taylor. Candidate for the Associate in Applied Science, Human Services. Rachel A. Atkinson. Haley E. Bradbury, President's Award for Excellent. Courtney C. Denbo Brooks. Heather C. Weeks, Outstanding Achievement Award. Aaron L. Young, Instructor's Choice Award. Candidates for the Associate in Applied Science, Mechanical Technology.
Good day, graduates. Congratulations. I applaud you for your perseverance and your energy to reach your academic goal. Please feel free to stay in touch with the WCCC community for continued support. Be well, take care of yourself and those around you.
Matthew R. Chandler, President's Award for Excellence. Benjamin S. Greeney. Dmitry Lakovich, President's Award for Excellence. Brett A. McGaw. Elliot P. Nevels, Instructor's Choice Award. Robert A. Psychotti. Christopher A. Small, Outstanding Achievement Award. Ronnie C. Sosi. Jared R. Walker. Candidates for the Associate in Applied Science, Mechanical Technology with specialization in passenger vehicle. Juan J. Perez, Outstanding Achievement Award. Aaron R. Ross, Dean's Award for Dedication and Perseverance. Lyndon A. Stoddard. Candidates for the Associate in Applied Science, Medical Assisting.
Congratulations, medical assisting graduates. You are well prepared to navigate the new world of healthcare. Remember to always be at your best for your patients who may be at their worst.
So today is such a happy day, and I'm so sorry that I can't be with you folks to celebrate. I want to begin by saying congratulations to all of the medical assisting and medical office technology students. As your mentor and teacher, if I had one thing to tell the world about this group of medical students, is that every single one of you was born to do great things. You're all going to make a difference in patients' lives, and I am so very proud of you and all of your accomplishments. So God bless, and take care, students.
Kaylee D. Alley, Outstanding Achievement Award. Jalen Z. Beal, Dean's Award for Dedication and Perseverance. Emily L. Bosley, Outstanding Achievement Award, and All Maine Academic Team. Vicky M. Chevre. Alicia A. Clark. Sienna N. Dana. Melinda C. Edgerly. Caitlin M. Faulkner. Aaron L. Frost. Abby M. Gibbs, Instructor's Choice Award. Katrina R. Girardin. Veronica J. Green, Instructor's Choice Award. Elizabeth M. Renner, Trio Crusader Award. Nicole C. Howland. Whitney M. Neeland, President's Award for Excellence. Nicole S. Merritt. Caitlin M. Mitchell, Outstanding Achievement Award. Caitlin M. Pettigrew. Eve N. Roddersman, President's Award for Excellence. Emily A. Stewart. Candidate for the Associate in Arts degree. Haley E. Meringue, Liberal Studies. Candidate for the Associate in Science Education degree. Danielle S. Doughton, Outstanding Achievement Award. Kelly L. Link Moores, Education. Candidates for Certificate Degree Program in Automotive Technology. Joseph F. Allen. Christopher L. Graham, Instructor's Choice Award, Dean's Award for Dedication and Perseverance. John M. Johnson, Automotive Technology, Outstanding Achievement Award. Taylor M. Lane, Outstanding Achievement Award. Anthony W. McCarty. Camden B. Posen, Outstanding Achievement Award. Jacob L. Wardlow, Dean's Award for Outstanding Contribution to Student Life. Candidates for the Certificate in Engine Specialist. Robert A. Barter, Instructor's Choice Award. Brandon M. Avacious. Joshua B. Flaherty, President's Award for Excellence. Aaron D. Lank. Candidates for the Certificate in Heavy Equipment Maintenance. Damian M. Cole. Jason D. Dusnault. Justin William Farnsworth. Benjamin W. Moody. Matthew S. Renault. Corey S. Witham, Jr. Candidates for the Certificate in Heavy Equipment Operations. Nathan C. Andrick, Trio Renaissance Award. Peter A. Blythe. Clinton E. Dakin, President's Award for Excellence, Engine Specialist, President's Award for Excellence Entrepreneurship, and Student of the Year. Isaac P. DeBorg, Outstanding Achievement Award, Trio Grit Award. Josh P. Lieber. Candidates for the Certificate in Medical Office Technology. Rena L. Craig, Trio Crusader Award. Samantha Denbo Seeley, Instructor's Choice Award. Sonia F. Stevens, President's Award for Excellence. Candidates for the Certificate in Phlebotomy.
Congratulations, phlebotomy graduates. You make me so proud, and I wish you all the best in this new age of healthcare.
Talia R. Johnson, Instructor's Choice Award. Alexis M. Moody, Outstanding Achievement Award. Candidates for the Certificate in Plumbing Technology. Charles D. Andoja, President's Award for Excellence. John E. Cox. Joel T. Hayward. Jacob E. Howland, Instructor's Choice Award. Jack Ryan Melheiser. Chad M. Simonson. Aaron J. Sixberry. Casey N. Smith. Spencer D. Ward. Alex C. Wenzel. Candidates for the Certificate in Power Sport Equipment and Small Engine Technician. Joseph E. Moore, Instructor's Choice Award. Ryan R. Robinson, President's Award for Excellence. Colby L. Ryder, Outstanding Achievement Award. Candidates for the Certificate in Production Technician. Christopher Michael Moorside. Candidates for the Certificate of Welding Technology. James A. Berner. Kevin K. Bridges. Thomas D. Champagne. Brandon A. Doobie. Zachary S. Harvey. Dominic W. J. Jameson. Spencer D.B. Johnson, Outstanding Achievement Award. Hunter J. Libby. Haley R. McCrae. Alan J. Oliver, Instructor's Choice Award. Jeremy E. Pratt. Cassidy R. Trott. Candidates for the Diploma in Residential and Commercial Electricity Technology. Cole C. Avery. Caleb D. Curtis. Caleb E. Densmore. Evan M. Dre. Dominic G. Griffith. Justin J. Harriman. Devin J. Howland. Madison E. Landry. Devin A. Libby. Matthew S. Miller. Savory L. Phelps. Jamie N. Reeser, Instructor's Choice Award. Nicholas C. Robertson, Outstanding Achievement Award. Joshua M. Rugg, President's Award for Excellence. Aaron D. Sullivan, Dean's Award for Outstanding Contribution to Student Life. Riley M. Tracy Waycock.
Graduates, I would ask that you please stand and move your tassels from the right to the left, signifying you are no longer a candidate for your degree. By the authority granted to me by the Maine Community College System Board of Trustees, I now officially confer that you are graduates of Washington County Community College. Congratulations. Washington County Community College Class of 2020. Your class has experienced unprecedented disruptions. You've been a part of history in the making as we all navigate this new normal. I'm sure you are filled with emotions, pride, uncertainty, and many trepidations as you graduate today. Please remember, your hard work at WCCC has prepared you for what's to come. You will face many decisions that will shape your future and lead to your successes. Please embrace the opportunities that come your way. Put yourself out there, step outside your comfort zone, and try something new and exciting. Share the wisdom you've gained, live your dreams no matter how far-fetched others may think they are, and enjoy every moment. Rely upon your family, friends, neighbors, and WCCC connections made. May you draw comfort and encouragement from your many supporters. I leave you with a final thought from Albert Einstein. Quote, "Anyone who has never made a mistake has never tried anything new." End quote. Be curious and courageous. Take chances and don't be afraid to make mistakes. Continue to learn and enhance your life through education. Ladies and gentlemen, we have reached the end of our program. If you are watching from afar, I encourage you to take time to reach out to your graduate to offer your congratulations and find a way to celebrate their many accomplishments. Thank you for tuning in today and sharing in our graduate special day. Be well and be safe.